So there's this podcast clip that I keep seeing circulating around the wild world of social media, where it's these two guys and they're talking with this girl about whether or not men prefer BBLs. If you don't know what a BBL is, which I highly doubt you don't know, but that's a Brazilian butt lift. It basically means that it's basically a surgery where a woman goes, or man, I guess, goes and goes to a doctor, plastic surgeon, has fat removed from certain parts of their body, and has the fat transferred into their butt and hips. Usually, I, for one, personally, guys, and before I'm gonna show you guys the clip um that I'm talking about. But this is my personal opinion on BBLs. And I'm sure we all have our own opinions on it. To me, most of them don't look good. The major seems like the vast majority of women that get BBLs, they don't have the body frame for it. So like it'll be a woman who's naturally very thin and then she goes and gets a BBL and now all of a sudden her hip to butt to waist ratio makes her look more like a molar tooth than a Coke bottle hourglass figure body. That's just my opinion, and I think that most people probably see it the same way. But I'm gonna be honest with you guys, like when BBLs first came out, when I first started seeing BBLs, I thought it was like the best thing ever. I thought it was like the cutest thing ever. Like I wanted that surgery, y'all. I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. I wanted that surgery so bad. And I had considered saving it for it or putting it on credit. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, y'all. I really considered getting that surgery. But thankfully, as years went past, I decided that it's just not for me. And however I look is just how I look. And whoever likes it, cool. Whoever doesn't, that's cool too. But so I'm going to play this video for you guys. That where the guy, he's kind of really trying to explain to this girl what men actually think about BBLs.
Like y'all want the women with the BBLs, like the women that's not even in y'all
We
league.
don't want BBLs. And
I think
hold on.
She telling us what men want.
Hold on. She can say that. Yeah. Understand a BBL does not make you in another league. It actually brings you down now.
Some men love it though.
No, we love to play with it.
And you know what? I'm really glad that he made that point that a BBL is not what a man is necessarily looking for when it comes to like a long-term commitment or a girlfriend, or definitely not like a wife. And I think a lot of women, because even myself, like I was convinced for the longest time that men just wanted women with nice bodies. So, and it didn't matter how you got it. It didn't matter if you bought the body, if you got it in the gym from working out. They just wanted a woman with a nice body and your appearance was the only thing that mattered. A lot of women think that. A lot of women think that just looking a certain way or buying your body puts you in a whole nother league in the eyes of men.
I call them rentals. You're like a rental car. You go out to Miami, you rent that Lamb, you rent that Ferrari. The shit you can't drive at home. It's fun to drive out there, but no, I'm not paying for this.
Instead of actually listening to what they're saying, women are just making these assumptions based off of this social media fantasy. Like, oh, well, he likes this picture, or this girl has a BBL. So she has, 1.2 million followers on Instagram, and she's got 500,000 likes on all her pictures and all of these comments. And she, and they try to put these pieces together and make it seem as if that is the epitome of what a man wants. I mean, you can't really expect a woman to understand how a man thinks. So she's just judging based off of what she is being shown.
This shit going back to the rental office when I'm done with it. That's what we do with BBLs. But we're not taking that to the parent-teacher conference. Bitch walking in, ass big as this table. Yeah. Like, come on. Like, let's stop playing for real.
But the truth be told is men just see that as the fun body. She got the BBL done, so she just looking for attention. I can give her some attention, but it ain't gonna be, forever attention, but I can give her some attention for the next 10 minutes, maybe for the next couple of days, however long it takes for us to hit the sheets. And then, boom, like you said, like the rental car, you just test drive it for a couple of days and You take it back to the rental office.
Y'all confuse a man's sexual attention with what he wants as a wife and as an example for his kids, as a mother. We don't want the BBL because automatically we know your mind is fucked to the point where you risked your life for a bigger ass for attention.
When you get this BBL, right? And then you on Instagram, you got this tight, you got these tight clothes on because you want to show your body off. And they don't even consider the fact that a man who actually will take you serious, a man who wants a woman that he will take serious, is not going to take you seriously as a woman who's online looking for attention. Men are not stupid. They know that you did all of this or that you're posting these pictures because you want attention. So in his mind, he's thinking like, well, shoot, if she, she's getting all this attention, she's doing all of this for attention. She's so desperate for somebody to look at her and validate her. That's not the type of woman I want on my arm.
Yeah. It did not further you in life no type of way other than more likes on Instagram and more niggas want to fuck you.
Female version.
But as a woman, I do understand why so many women think that men want BBLs. And I'm about to play this next couple of, I'm about to play a few clips for you guys. I just happened to find on TikTok there was a guy, he did like this interview, like on a street interview. And he's like asking women, what do they think men want? BBL versus natural. And then he asks men, what do you actually want?
I think men prefer a natural body or a BBL body.
BBL body.
For real?
Yes. People that say natural are cap because most of them want a natural girlfriend, this and that, but you be following the Insta models that have their whole body done.
And what was I just saying, y'all? They're looking at social media. They're looking at the IG models that got all of these followers, all of these men comment and saying how beautiful, how sexy she is, and how she's a dream girl and this and this and that. But what's crazy is that some of the most beautiful women that I know with the best bodies, whether if it's BBL or natural, have never been married, haven't really had a whole lot of men take them seriously. I've had this one friend in the past who she naturally had the perfect body, but because of social media and all this pressure, she already had the BBL body. Like people thought she had a BBL when she didn't even have one. But because of this social media thing and all of this social media and conditioning got women thinking that men want the bigger the booty, the better, and the better, higher quality of man I can get, the better my body looks, the higher I'll rank. Even though according to this, they're actually saying it's the opposite. But she didn't know that, or these women don't really know that. So, she goes and she gets a BBL. And now she kind of just looks like the typical BBL body girl. Whereas before she had a naturally beautiful, perfect body. And she's always online with these skimpy clothes on. And she is still she's still very much single. She does not have, as far as I know, has not had very many relationships where men take her seriously before the BBL and after the BBL. A lot of times it's the women who are just kind of like your average Jane, the women who's just pleasant. Those are the ones who are getting the rings on their fingers. It's not the IG baddies. It's not the BBL girls. Your beauty and your body is not the only thing that a man is looking for. Yes. Do men want beautiful women? Yes. Do they want you to look good? Yes. Do they want you to look good without makeup and without all these extra enhancements? Yes, they like beauty. But having a fake body is not on the list of requests that a good man is going to have when he's looking for a woman.
You think guys prefer natural bodies or BBLs?
BBLs.
BBL.
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 Let's hear it from the horse's mouth. So, natural or BBL?
Oh, natural for sure. I don't like them fake booties.
Okay.
I like them fake booties.
Natural or BBL?
Natural.
Natural or BBL?
Natural.
Natural or BBL?
Natural.
Why natural?
Because I like my women real, motherfucker.
Natural or BBL?
Definitely natural.
Natural.
100%. Natural or BBL?
Natural. I gotta go.
Now, of course, I don't know if he only included the interviews with people who said, with women who said BBL and with men who said natural, just to prove a point. With social media, y'all, you just never know. But I do believe that there's a lot of truth in this belief that women really do believe that men want a BBL, the BBL girl. And men, like up and down my timeline, I see men complaining about how they don't like these fake bodies. They don't like all of this fake stuff. They do prefer a natural look, even if your body is not banging, if it's not all of that, you don't look like Megan Thee Stallion, or Cardi B. Like your body is not like that. I actually think a lot of women get BBLs for other women. I think that a lot of, and that's not because they're gay, but I think that a lot of women get BBLs because they want other women to look at them and feel a sense of envy. It's kind of like an ego trip, or like a maybe that innate desire that that probably most people have to have some level of superiority. For men, it would be more the equivalent of like wanting to be the guy with the most money and having the most stuff, the nicest car and, the chains and whatever it is. So it kind of is like an equivalent like that, where a lot of guys that kind of showcase their money aren't always doing it for women. Sometimes they're actually doing it for other men to show like, look, I'm that dude. I got it like that. So with the BBL thing, the beauty thing for women is very similar. And what kills me sometimes is when I'll hear chicks say stuff like, oh, I didn't get my body done for a man. I didn't get my body done for nobody but me. Come on now, that's bullshit. You are not the only reason why you got your body done. If you were the last person on earth, let's say everybody got wiped off the face of the earth, and God said to you, "Hey, since you're the last one here, I'll give you anything you want." I know you always wanted to have that Coke bottle body, you were flat as a board, but do you want that? You want that Coke bottle body now? The likelihood of you saying, "Oh, yes," would be highly unlikely. It would not matter what your body looked like because nobody else is around. So you can't, all of this stuff about, oh, it's just for me. Yeah, it is just for them. Like it is just for you because it's going to give you more confidence and more, you feel better about yourself. Like you might, you feel like you look better in your clothes. You can fit certain things that you couldn't fit before. But to say that I only did it for me is straight up BS. Because if you was the only person on this earth and you could choose a different body, that would be the furthest thing from your mind. This is my personal opinion. I think that most women nowadays, the last thing that they need to be focused on is getting a BBL. First of all, 9 times out of 10 nowadays, the body does not look natural. It does not. You don't age well with a BBL. As I'm starting to see these BBLs as women are getting older, the body ain't hitting the way it was when they first got it done. And if you not working out with that, like if you're not really keeping up with your eating habits, and you not, like, your body is going to look weird as you start to gain and lose weight. Your body is going to look a little deformed. Like your thighs are going to start looking skinny, and it's not going to match with your hips. You're going to have that molar tooth shape. I'm gonna have to vote no on BBL. I'm gonna have to vote no. So guys, I'm with y'all. I vote natural because the BBL thing to me is not looking good. But anyways, I am so glad that I decided not to get that surgery. Like I'm so glad that I just decided, you know what, I'm gonna just live with the body that I have. I'm gonna go to the gym and try to build a butt if I can. And just however I am is how I am. Whoever like it, cool. Whoever don't, you can find somebody else. I don't know. But anyways, let me know what you guys think. Men, let me know in the comment section. You could just vote. You ain't even got to make a whole comment. Just put BBL or natural. Or you can make a comment. Let me know what you guys think about this whole topic. And make sure you don't forget to hit the like button, y'all. It does help my algorithm. I would love to be able to grow my channel. And that like button is for free, and it does help my channel. And if you have not yet subscribed, make sure you subscribe to my channel, hit that Subscribe and you will get the notification bell. You'll get notifications whenever I post. And I'll see you guys next time.